we opening, putting on a lift?
I want you to stay right there, turn it up, and then we'll stuff it up. Brian's coming over right now. Perfect, I just got here. So this is Joe.
Nice to meet you. Joe.
Hey, how you doing?
Joe and
Pretty
Joe.
good, yourself?
There you go.
Yep.
So Michael's inside right now. Just a little bit of food in there, so that way we have it all separate. So can we see it from top? Okay. So I'm going to ask you a question because my husband said this to me earlier. Remember I told you I didn't know crap about
Knock
stuff.
yourself out.
So I don't know that that's the case. But here, let me.
I want to put it on a lift because you're not gonna be able to. You're not gonna be able to see the angle.
We are. We're going to for sure. We need to. So without me knowing, right? So before he built all of this, you came in here without that. What was on top of? So was that blowing on anything? That's what I'm trying to. The point I'm trying to make.
What was blowing on? What?
Okay, before the whole system was built, right? So then
No.
it has nowhere to go. Where did it go, Joe? I don't understand.
It goes to the back.
Oh, it's in the back. Okay.
Like the exhaust
so it
goes
wouldn't
out.
have been coming up this way.
No, and driving forward, you know, the air is going to be
asking.
pushing it back. No, I know.
Okay.
But that's why I want to talk to him.
What was it connected to? He'll come. You're
right.
going to see him. We just wanted to get non-biased, right?
Yeah.
So, right.
Well,
This is the
it's
first
still going to
time
be
he's-
biased because I don't know him and you guys know him.
Okay.
So,
Well, he is our
I mean, let's be
friend.
realistic here.
All right. Don't get defensive,
I'm
Joe.
trying not to, but
Okay,
you have to
good.
realize I have
Serious.
20
It's your
grand.
friend. Of course your friend's gonna
Yeah,
help
yeah.
you. We're
Okay, guys.
strangers, you know.
Come on now.
And I have 20 grand into this car.
Okay, but let's just stop on that for a minute. So Brian's coming over here. He hasn't seen it or anything. So don't get defensive. Just settle down. Hi, Brian. How's your day going, busy man? Thank you for coming over and taking a look. So we put a custom exhaust in yesterday out the front. And then today, or last night, Joe, before when he was driving off, said that this is Gentleman Joe. This is Brian over at A&E.
Nice to meet you.
Okay. Where's the wiring? The harness wiring. It's like, so it's melted.
Yeah, it looks
So
like
he's
they're
saying
melted
that
right where you come across from the bottom of the
but I was
car
telling you
there.
that looks like this is what he thought we did it. So just looking at it right off the top.
It's melted where? Down
You
below the
see?
radiator?
Right here, the
Yeah,
wires.
your lumens.
Come on this side. You might be able to see it better. So Joe, this other gentleman, Joe, you guys haven't met each other either.
That's a good name, by the way.
It is for sure.
He's just looking at that
It
for
is.
the first time too. He's our buddy that works on the slope doing mechanical stuff. I don't know, do you mess with wires and all that, Joe? Yeah, okay, cool. Do you have a thought on that? Just looking at it? Not say anything, do you have a thought?
Been run some with no exhaust on it. I can see that.
So what difference would that make though? He just told me the exhaust went to the back and I just asked him. So are you saying that there was exhaust blowing up this way too?
Well, yeah, with nothing off your flange or on the turbo. Otherwise, we wouldn't have that set track on your
But
car.
if you're welding with that down pipe on the pipe like that, if you're welding all the way around,
Well, he
those
did he
sparks.
made the pieces out. The only thing that he welded on was a bung, is what he said to me. And I have pictures of that because I showed them to you, right?
Yeah, but you showed me it on the car. But if he's welding it from underneath the car, those sparks are gonna fly and hit that wire. I mean, what else would burn those wires and melt that plastic?
And what's your thought, Joe? Is that possible?
I don't think so.
Why is that? Why do you think it's not possible?
Well, it's not melted there from welding. Yeah, definitely not. I've done this for 25 years.
Okay, so what would it be? So it, oh, okay. So what would you think it's from then?
I'd say partially from running with nothing off your flange on your turbo there.
So it just magically worked perfectly fine when I brought it here and then took it out. My headlights don't work.
I'm not arguing.
And I literally just took it to the track, got tech inspect, ran 12s on it. I mean,
I'm not.
I raced it this weekend, had no issues whatsoever. That wire loom has been factory. I've never touched it. It was tucked in there, and now it's melted. So, I mean, but like I said, I want to put it on a lift because it's going to be a lot easier to see the angle from the welds. And those sparks, if you've welded before, you know those sparks are going to move 6 to 8 inches at least, bare minimum. And he was welding on the car.
One click and you're on. 2 clicks, it's like that little trippy flash thing.
And even if exhaust was coming out, it wouldn't burn I mean, there's no flames coming out of there. It's not going to burn those wires.
Would he do that?
The sparks from the welder would, absolutely.
Okay.
That produces
So
a
that's
lot
just
of
a claim,
heat.
though, at this point. So I was going to. This is for me.
Well, let's go. Let's go weld something and see how far the sparks fly. I mean, let's be realistic here.
If
Like
you do
I'm.
that, they work in front of your face, obviously. I mean,
Well,
he's
yeah.
from across the way, and I have to have stuff in my face.
So you guys don't think it was from the welder?
I don't know. I can't give you an opinion because I have no idea.
No.
Okay, so
The way
that's.
it's melted, it's more like he's got a short in a wire.
Over through 15 wires.
You know what?
Yep.
I don't know how to explain how
Been
things
doing
happen.
this for almost 30 years, dude. I've seen just about everything.
Well,
That's not from welding.
Okay.
No way. No way
Even
in
if it
hell.
had the wire loom over it, you think that would be all gone from a short? Because it was fully covered with wire loom.
You'd be surprised.
Sure,
you'll melt the whole harness, dude.
Yeah.
so I've never had electrical issues in this car
We
the
get
last
it.
10
I understand,
years.
Joe. I know
I'm
how-
telling
I know how the devil
them.
works too. So.
I'm telling them.
And I don't know anything. I can't claim anything.
Yeah.
Well, like I
Well,
says,
but it
I'm,
looks like it was run for a while without the fucking exhaust even attached with all the black
How can you-
that's on all the black soot that's all over
So
the
where's it
charged
coming
air
out from?
pipe.
So I understand.
Yeah, but you have the O2 dump over to
Where?
Yeah.
Right
Do you hear what he's saying?
CO2 what?
O2 dump.
Right there, the wastegate. That's where all the soot's coming from. What do you think?
and it's pushing
Hey.
backwards.
With respect, okay.
I said,
All
what do you
right.
think? I'm asking first opinion. Relax.
And like I said, I'm gonna get it.
Okay.
I'm
A
gonna.
little
Make
bit
sure
about
everybody's-
cars, okay? You said you don't know, so I'm asking.
I don't know anything.
There you go.
Exhaust comes out of that little tiny tube right
Yes,
there.
that's
Yep,
right.
and push back.
Yeah, looks like it's been running around the front side too. It could be that hot exhaust that melted it.
And burn the wires.
Yeah. It's definitely not welding.
Is this? Let me here's a question for you. Is this a normal place for that harnessing thing to go, or is that normal?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Should
Yes, it's OEM. It's
tuck
never
back
been
up right there
touched.
A little bit more. Yeah, that's
So
where it
then,
goes.
how would something like that happen, Brian?
From the hot exhaust blowing on it.
The
And it's
hot
not that it's-
exhaust would completely spark and cut certain spots of the wire. Very unlikely.
I guess he's the professional.
It's all right. He's
If I was you guys, I'd send
he's
you
only.
down the road and tell him good luck on your life.
Thanks, Brian.
I mean, that's fine. If that's the way you guys want to play, like I'll take it to
Nobody's
a.
playing anything.
I'm gonna take it.
Okay, don't start with me for a minute. Just
No, I'm
stop.
just saying I'll
Hold
take
your
it to a
tongue for
third
minute
party
before-
because you guys are biased. You guys know each other.
Take it to any shop in this town.
I will.
Go ahead.
I'm going to.
I'd appreciate.
I plan on it.
Okay, then let's do that
So-
now.
I don't
know
P3
this
is
guy
another
at
place
all.
I
I've
haven't
never-
called them,
I'm
and we
Joe,
use
by the
them
way,
like
Brian.
they fix stuff here. I'm not trying to.
I mean, if
upset
you've
you.
used them before, I'm not going to them. I'll go to somewhere in Palmer.
Well, no, they use us, so we don't use them. If you called them right now, they wouldn't even know what you're talking about. You could say, Chloe the Muffler messed up your stuff, and they would say, come in, let me see what
Oh,
you're
actually,
talking about.
that's
and-
funny because he dynoed my car 2 weeks ago or a week and a half ago. So Seth would be a great guy to look at that.
Oh, then have Seth look at
Let's
it.
do it. Go
You're
ahead.
not-
Let's
you know,
schedule
really,
it.
I'll go drive down there with you, and it would be totally transparent.
Because he'll tell you that wasn't like that a week ago.
Okay. I
He
mean,
dynoed
you also
the car.
didn't have the other stuff. That doesn't mean,
And I have receipts
that
for
doesn't
it
mean
and
anything,
everything.
Joe. Things can happen overnight. How it happened?
Yeah, within 7 hours that can happen. You're right.
You're already up here, so you can't come down. I don't know.
It's not.
I already
it's-
told you I don't know.
It's from heat, but it's not from welding.
Well, then explain the wires. I mean, I get
They
it.
said something about the exhaust.
No,
about-
but it would burn
they
the
said it had
whole
to be double. I
wire.
don't even know
It would
that.
burn all the wires. Like if you look at the wire loom, you can see where sparks obviously burned.
Put it on the lip, you'll see it
Yeah,
from underneath.
it's hard to
Exposed
see.
wires underneath. If it was from the exhaust from here, everything on the top would be burnt off.
Yeah.
It's straight up wires.
Yeah, on the bottom it's all open
I
wires.
seen it last night when he jacked it up.
Let's just.
Okay, so-
I want to put it on the lift.
Well, we have 2 cars on the lift right now. It's
Well,
not like I can just do
You
that. We
made
had
a
him
1
cut.
o'clock appointment. You should have got one off the lip, no?
Okay, you guys, whatever. This is your walk and how you treat people, and
Yeah.
this is my walk, how I treat you all. So I'm going to give you respect.
Just calling how I see it.
You can call however you want, how you see it. That's how
You have an
you
oil
see
leak on
it.
your feed line there too.
Yeah, I know.
What was that, Joe?
Oh, it's-
Like I said, I'm the only one that's ever worked on this car. I know every in and out of this car. I've built it from bone stock. And I'm underneath my car a lot.
it's not.
Just look underneath. It's all, those wires are exposed from the heat. Go ahead and you can even probably pull it down a little bit.
You know, I can see what you're saying. I can see where.
I mean, like, it's just-
But it's not from anybody welding on that.
So you're telling me sparks 6 inches away is not going to burn
I'm
that?
telling you that welding on that's not going to do what's the damage that's done to your harness.
How so? He welded the exhaust on the car.
I know you did.
That's what I'm saying. Like, and look how sloppy the welds are. Like, you know, the sparks went everywhere.
But it's not going to melt that harness. If you can get somebody else to give you a different opinion,
No,
that's
you're
great.
gonna have to.
So, you know, I'm trying to give you an unbiased view.
I mean, everyone's gonna say that. I don't know you,
I
and you know
understand.
them. You know what I mean?
I
Like, I'm
understand
just
that,
trying to be
but
realistic here.
And I get that.
And like I said, the car ran. It's perfectly fine. I got it dynoed. I took it to a track last weekend. I had a shop, P3, look at it. They dynoed my car. They don't dyno cars that are half-assed or broken or anything like that. He's very picky, in particular with his vehicles that he puts
run
on.
over to him and ask him what his opinion is on how that harness,
No, I
how
will.
it happened.
I will.
That's all I can say.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Let's get a third party, which is what we're gonna do anyways.
Yeah.
We're just gonna do, go here and then find another opinion. Simple as that.
Yep. So that's the best thing to do, you know.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
mean,
And I've known this car since he bought it factory, his bone stock. He had this car for 10 years. He's done
I have a full build thread on it on the forums. Like, I literally, everyone knows all my work. It's all documented online.
It's just not fair.
So you could.
come by himself with 3 of you guys. I'm gonna defend my
I
friend.
get it.
you know
I'm
what I mean?
gonna
I was there.
absolutely.
I helped him work on this fucking car.
Like, it's literally restored. Like, if you look at the interior, it's all restored. Everything except for the exterior paint is restored on this car. And I would know if that wire loom was dangling like that.
Yeah. Well, like I said, I'd take it, get a second opinion from somebody else, you know.
Well, it sounds like they're probably not gonna even want to put it on the lift then.
Yeah.
Did you see anything underneath there? Same as up here?
About the same.
Okay. You guys can call P3 and see if they can see right now. Most people can't do right now, and I'll call you over there just to see what their answer is. That would be the only thing I'm doing over there, is just seeing what they say. So I hear. Because we're gonna help you if we did it, okay? But I don't have any proof that we did right now. I'm just saying.
Well, where's the man?
I'm just saying. Well, there was a situation here. Everybody's escalated, and I just want to keep it simmer down, and I don't want him get him upset. So I told him to stay his butt in there. So I'm sorry I'm wearing the pants right now. We just want to keep the peace, really. Thank you guys for being here.
I'd say that's the best thing for you guys, though. You know, take it somewhere, get another opinion. See what
I'm going to get a few opinions. I'll talk to Seth at P3
That's awesome.
since he literally just dynoed it a week and a half ago.
Perfect.
So
if he works on these kind of vehicles, he'll know if that could happen, right?
yeah, if he does welding too, because I mean that was definitely from welding. I mean sparks are fly. You see sparks flying all the time in there.
Well, yeah, but
they're gonna
don't-
move.
I mean, we work on a lot
But
of cars
sparks.
too.
But if you're 6 inches away, sparks are gonna burn plastic. We're talking plastic.
All right. I don't have an answer for you because I don't know, and I could play the dumb card because I really don't know. So it's just that real. So. Are we just going to be lip service and taught that we're going to go over there? Or are we going to go over there? Because I'll go.
Look at me, look at this guy. I'm here to support
Do
him.
you want
I
to
mean,
call him, or you want me to call him?
You
and
can
find
call
him?
him.
Okay.
I mean,
And see if he's.
I got a question. How come that welder doesn't want to take a look at it?
Do you want Michael to come up here and get upset and tell you the same thing that he just said, and he hasn't seen it yet?
I don't know.
well, I want the guy who did it.
But did he want to see it, or he just doesn't care, or what?
Well, you showed us pictures, so he has
Oh,
seen
okay.
it.
I didn't know that, sorry.
No, it's okay. He sent like 7 pictures,
Okay,
so
got you.
yeah.
My apologies.
No, you don't have to apologize. It is what it is.
I was just curious.
Yeah, he saw pictures, and then he said that he didn't do that. So, and I mentioned that to you, right, Joe? He
Mhm.
said he didn't do. Okay. Yeah.
But I mean, there's no other way. Like, you can take some wires and you could blow hot exhaust on it, and I promise you it's not going to burn. I promise.
I don't know how hot. I don't know.
I mean, how's it going to burn wire?
How hot
It's-
is that
Just
exhaust
keep
coming
me?
off that turbo?
I don't know.
1,400 degrees?
Possibly, but when
Yeah,
you're
that's
driving
gonna
forward,
shit like
when you're
crazy.
driving forward, where's it going? Is
What's
it
it
blowing
doing when you're
forward?
idling?
It's not
Why don't you
at
just sit
1,400 degrees at idling.
Well, you
Not
just
even
got done
fucking
running, now you're
close.
sitting Still, it's
No.
Well,
what do you do for a living?
You're coming 1400.
He
I'm
works.
retired. That's
You're
what I do.
retired.
Yeah.
I don't know.
What did you do for a living?
Aircraft maintenance on an AC-130. So I work with wire too, and I work on very hot ass fucking planes.
Yeah.
So
And
then
I
you
serve my
ought to
country.
Understand that.
So yeah, I do. That's why I'm telling you
why
that's
You
bullshit.
should understand. It is bullshit. What you're
Ryan.
trying to do is bullshit.
Okay.
You're trying to
Okay,
fuck
hold on.
over good people
No,
here.
no, he's not.
Oh.
No, he's not. He's all right.
We're
I'm
back.
not even in this.
I didn't say that.
Well, then
Thank you,
can
Brian.
Excuse yourself, then.
Excuse me, motherfucker.
No, Brian. Stop.
Really?
Come on, Brian. Come on.
Oh my God.
Come
Is that
in.
necessary?
It's not necessary.
Is that necessary to act like that? Jeez.
Yeah.
Hi there. This
Wanna get
is.
lippy with
Hey,
me?
no, I'm sorry. Brian, don't please. Thank you.
I'm gonna knock you right out of your
No,
girlfriend's
come on.
pants.
That's ridiculous. I'm sorry.
That is unacceptable.
Give me a fucking break.
No, it's unacceptable. That's upset me too.
I'm ready.
Yeah, really.
No, no, Joe,
You want to fucking act like a punk?
no.
I'm not trying to fucking start shit.
Okay.
I'm been fucking reasonable.
Father, for his patience.
Been fucking more than
Yeah.
reasonable. I've
Thank you,
tried being
Father.
respectful.
Come on.
And you guys are ganging up on me
No.
with 3 fucking friends.
No.
The man in charge who did it doesn't want to come out here.
It's all right. Father, for your spirit. All right. How old are you?
I'm 30.
Oh, okay. You remind me of my son because he's 25, so it's the same
Well, I'm
spirit.
not fucking 25.
No.
I'm tired of being ran the fuck over by
But you're
people.
not gonna be.
I've served my country.
I
like,
know.
And you guys are quality muffler. And
So
God, like
settle
I've been
down.
tried being
That
respectful.
was unacceptable. and
That was.
Yes, I agree.
Like, what did he do?
Yeah, right.
He's not even a part of this.
I'm just here
He's
to
just
support my
asking
friend, my
questions.
best friend, my
Give me your
cousin.
hand. Thank you, Father, for your peace over Joe. Thank you for calming his spirit. Thank you, Father, that he's controlling himself. In Yahushua's name. That's what the world calls Jesus, Yahushua. Thank you, Father, for your shalom right now in Yahushua's name. We don't mean no harm by you, okay?
I know what I'm trying. Like,
So let's just take off and go to P3 and let's just simmer down. That's unacceptable. We don't, our business, we don't do like that. But
Yeah.
my husband
I'm not
can come back
hooked on
up and then so.
I mean, it says professional right there. That wasn't
Yeah.
very professional.
Not at all.
It's to represent us.
Okay.
I told you he has another business.
Yeah.
And that's why we called him over, because he bring like all the local people bring their stuff
Yeah.
to us. Okay, so let me call P3 real quick.
that'd be awesome.
Okay, I'm gonna call. I haven't talked to them. Oh yeah. Thank you, Father. Thank you, Father, for your peace. Hi, this is Sheila, and I apologize. I had just hung up on you guys. Is Seth around? And who am I speaking with? Hi, Evan. Are you one of the managers there, or you run the place? Okay. This is Sheila over at Quality Muffler, and I have a customer that recently came into us, and he actually goes to you all for some work. And we recently did some work on his vehicle, and we're not really sure. Well, we have an idea. He has an idea. We're seeing things a little differently about what's going on with his vehicle, what could have happened, and we just want you to take a look at it and get an impartial, make an impartial choice or a decision. Can you do that if we just brought it over for a quick peek? Okay, awesome. Can we head over there right now? Awesome. Thank you. We'll see you shortly. Is that okay, guys?
Absolutely.
I'm not sure where they're at. Are they across from the fire department?
Seal, yep.
Okay,
Yeah.
I know.
Fire department.
All right, so I'm going to head over there right now.
Perfect. I'll see you there.